are great to be able to make sure that your business is doing well and going to be able, as Hewitt said, not going to go belly up in the next 3 months.
So basically, my presentation is that District 4, my district director is very much in the small business. He has mandated that any contract 250 or less must be advertised only to small businesses. That's it. That's what he's doing now. So all the bids go out to smalls, DVBEs. That's all they get the advertisement announcements, and we pick from those. So that's what he can do, and he's done it. So we're doing what we can within the rules and the policies and the politics and all that that goes with it. But we're trying our best to make sure that you guys have a shot at getting a bite of the apple. And that's that's important. And the thing is, you can tell us all day long things that we're doing wrong. Guess what? We know. We know what we're doing wrong. We've heard it once, twice, 3 times, 20 times. We know that. We also know we work with politicians, bureaucracies, rules, regulations, FHWA, CTC, BLS, whatever. And we have to make everybody happy. MTC, they all have their own rules. And but everyone says, well, Caltrans, we're not in it alone. But we do what we can do. But we need help, we need interest, and we need people who go and say, look, this is what we need, what we do. So if you guys need to find a rep from this group and send us a letter saying this is the rep that's going to come to our meetings every month or every other month starting now, and say that these are the concerns of elite. We have done this, this, and this, and we got nothing from it. Because you can tell me, and I'll tell John Hill, that's great, it's nice, but if you guys come to the meetings, where you'll meet other people who represent other groups, who will tell you what they know. We have groups that represent Hispanics, blacks, women, Asians, A&E, construction, they're all at the table, and they know more than I do. That's really good, because there's one guy who asked you a question. He knows the answer. You go, so-and-so, they'll go, no, it's this. It's like, okay. But he knows it. So if you come to these meetings, you'll meet these people who can have you understand what they went through to get where they are, and you guys can join them and learn and cut your time, cut your learning curve in half. So tomorrow between 1 and 3, somebody show up. I agree with this. Okay? I'm done. That's all I got.
Thank you. Any questions will be entertained over lunch.
Get one of my cards. I'd be happy to tell you guys about upcoming jobs. We do federal projects as well as state, local. We have been very successful locally. A lot of the projects are going below our cost, so I don't know how they're doing it. So cost is definitely a concern, but our district, and I think company-wide, we have a program. Whether or not it's required, we do have goals. We try and meet the goals. That's mandated by upper management. Let's see, local business enterprises. You guys, San Francisco. If you're doing business with San Francisco, and or if you're a regional company that deals on any of the projects they do outside of the city limit proper, you can become certified as an LBE regional folks. There's billions of dollars SFPUC has, and their goals, and I understand your thing because as I started dealing with these SFPUC projects, it says a goal, and in terms of, I don't know what the Webster's dictionary says, but to me a goal means you try, and if you don't get it, okay, well, too bad. But SFPUC, those are our mandatory goals. They're LBE requirements. We bid one project. The goals were close to $7 million for LBE participation on that project. There's one coming up here in the next 2 weeks. It's over $9 million of LBE participation on the project. And that goes, these jobs for waterline work encompass everything from small minor concrete, trucking, aggregates, reinforcing, some structure stuff. There's some roofing on some of these things. So I just encourage you to, and I'll talk to Val a little bit more, maybe you can network to get the information out on the sources for you guys to go to get different certifications, just to, if you can be qualified to be certified under certain things, you should get certified in everything you can, because that'll just open up more opportunities for you. And like I say, SFPC, they're the people with the money right now, so follow the buck and really go for that. So I'd be happy to, I'll get you the information on. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And grab a card, please. Barbarette is we work with Barbarette on one of our projects. She's a great source for you guys, and she was mentioning, problems with, some of the small guys don't have, 4 people underneath you to do stuff. So maybe that's a business opportunity for her to collectively be that person
Yeah, she is.
in roles. So she's a great source, and she's got a lot of outsourcing, so I strongly encourage you to talk to her as well. She's got your interests at heart, and she's a great person, so anyway.
So I did want to say that I found in my previous experience with Kiewit that they become very, very proactive in trying to outreach to the smaller businesses, and they brought on me for that purpose. And so it's great to have knowledge of who the internal outreach person is. And she is that person, and so she is a person that can facilitate your meeting with various project managers or getting more information on those projects that they are bidding. And you want to try to, like you said, get listed. So you blow her phone up and her email and stop by their offices too. Take her, sometimes they say, take a little donut by there or something so that they know who you are, and knock on the door and just leave your package. You might not be able to bargain and see anybody, but at least do that to make yourself known and common to them as a name. The other thing though, she was talking about the San Francisco PUC. Now they don't accept everybody's certification, so do check on that, because sometimes you have a federal or maybe the California Unified Certification Program certification, and they may not use that one as well. So check with that site and make sure you have the certification that they require for those projects. That was it.
Okay, you guys, it's lunchtime. Can you join me in thanking our guests for a great presentation? And they are here for you guys to talk to those of you who are RSVP for lunch.